I'm working on sorting through some of my son's artwork and other things, but for now, artwork from when he was little. He's now 39. He has his own children. I don't know if he's saving their stuff. Maybe better if he doesn't. I found it to be really nice to have over the years to look back on his stuff. Taking care of it and storing it and moving it, not so much. And I'm ready to just take another look at it, brief, cruise through it, and then he already knows this, but I'm leaving it for him to decide if there's anything he wants to save or toss. And so here's what I have. This is one of, I think, 2 bags that I have of artwork. There were a couple of things that I laminated a long time ago because they were getting a little bit rough and brown looking. I think these are from preschool, possibly kindergarten. He was certainly no great artist, but he enjoyed it and it was fun, and I liked saving his stuff. I'm not going to show everything, but I'm just going to peer at some of the things. And I guess they were doing some kind of maybe Japanese lettering. Yeah, you don't need to save that many things. I understand that, but it was hard to let go, and now it's not. This is a story that he dictated to me. Once there were 2 little people and they loved to go on walks, so they went on a walk. One time they saw the pretty birds and the plants, so they built a house out of the twigs and leaves and plants, and they lived there. And there's a few other stories like that. At one point I typed it and candled it lit by itself. Yeah, I'm just flipping through these. I think were from school. I didn't have stuff like this at home. And at some point I just piled it all up and stuck it in a bag and figured someday you might want to see it. This is a dream catcher. No idea. No idea. Yeah. I see that I definitely went overboard, but it didn't seem like it at the time. I don't think that I'm generally a pack rat, but I do like to save mementos if they're small, and just take them out every decade and just sort of look at them and say, oh yeah, I remember that. But I no longer want to do it, and I have been going through lots of things and also photographs, and what I like about digitizing things is you can post it, put it somewhere, and it's there if you ever want to go back to it and take a peek, but you don't have to store it, move it, doesn't take up space, and that's what I'm doing. I only have very few things from my own childhood that were saved. It makes what I do have all the more special because there's so little of it, and I am actually going through and getting rid of even that. There's not much, but even just the very few things I have, I'm done. I'm finished. I've scanned a few stories I wrote, and I'll save those, and of course a few pictures, well, a lot of pictures, and but all of the physical things, I'm just not going to touch them again.